Let's start it up. Let's start it up. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Good morning, everybody. I think we're live. Took a minute. Oh, hey, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, you heard. Have you heard that it's Tuesday? Welcome, everybody. It's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, says little girl. How's your day going? How's your morning going? Welcome. Good morning. Open your eyes. Smell. See. Touch. Taste. Enjoy. The guitar always adds to that. The mosquitoes are back. The gnats. It's gnat season. We were waiting for you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the program. Marcus Conte reporting on stuff. Reporting on some stuff. What's the stuff today? The stuff today, Donald J. Trump stock. You thought you were going to make money on that. And it turns out it's tanking. Not really. 40. It's coming off the top, $47. It was as high as almost to 80. I got a crackle in my mic. Almost 80. And now it's 46. So what's going on in paradise? Does Trump have trouble in paradise? Is there trouble in Trump's paradise? Well, it seems that it's not really. A stock that trades at $50, $60, $70, $80 must have some sort of underlying asset that makes money, right? Why would you buy a stock if the company doesn't make money? Just because it's the next president? Well, where's the money, right? Because the Wall Street's all about the money. So it turns out that Trump's stock, DJT, is operating in the red. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Rivian is also, there's a lot of companies that start out that way. They make money. They make $5 million, but it takes $20 million to stay afloat, or $50 million in this case. And that's not uncommon for a startup to be losing, to be burning cash in the beginning. And but Trump is in that position. Trump cannot say that his company is profitable at all, really. Right? Truth Social losing money. So we'll look at that. We wish him well. We want Trump's stock to soar, so that he could use the capital from that stock to bury the dirty Democrats finally. Fucking kill the fucker. Yeah. Choke them out a little bit, right? And Sean Combs, P. Diddy, back in the news. Again, I told you right away that this is extremely mysterious. Why him? Why now? Why are the feds going after him? Well, to me, to this reporter, it seems like the exact same thing, or very, very close to Epstein and Sam Bankman-Fried. Remember those two jack-offs that tried to, manipulate the wealthy? See, wealthy people are funny like that, right? When you're doing business and you're a poor person and you're doing business with a really, really, really rich person with billions of dollars, and all they have to do is think about making you go away, and they'll allocate $1 million and you're gone, all right, or more. All right, the Sean Puffy Combs, P. Diddy story sounds exactly the same, but we still don't know. We're getting closer to knowing who did P. Diddy piss off, right? Who? That's the main concern. Who did P. Diddy, the black rapper who became a billionaire with his genius, who did he piss off? Because he pissed off somebody. There's nothing there, right? They broke his doors down. They didn't find anything, right? They're trying to trying to reel him in on some sort of sex trafficking nonsense that it doesn't have any teeth. It's just a lot of hearsay. Right? There's no real victims. There's no crimes. There's nothing. So you have to. So we'll keep following that one, because we really want to know who did P. Diddy try to throw under the bus? Really, that's what. Because it could be as simple as P. Diddy's situation could be as simple as this. He could be sitting at a table, right, at a fundraiser with a table full of billionaires, and he could say something stupid like, "You know what, man? I'm P. Diddy, and I'll sink all you motherfuckers with all the dirt that I have on you. Right? I'll tell them about your past and you're hanging out with underage girls, right? Something, or I'll tell them about your tax fraud." Right? He could slip in some way, right? Arrogant fuck. And that's enough to get yourself thrown in Epstein jail and maybe killed. Right? He pissed off the wrong people. So, Fearporn says P. Diddy is a patsy to shut people up about Epstein. I don't know, man. He doesn't have anything to do with Epstein, but it does show the muscle of the Southern District of New York, that court, the kangaroo court over there in Manhattan. That railed Epstein, and ultimately Epstein died across the street. Whether he was killed or he killed himself is irrelevant. Epstein died in the fucking custody of the prison system, and that's fucked up, because P. Diddy's still a free man. He hasn't. They're just reeling him in. They're waiting for him to make a mistake. What they're doing is fishing. They're waiting for more. I don't know, dirt, I guess. Fascinating story. Again, P. Diddy, I could care less about him and his fucking ugly clothes and his stupid music. All right. But I would say that if you are hanging around with P. Diddy, you know that he's singing. What is he singing about? He's singing about banging chicks in the back, beating chicks and punching them in the face and screwing them and smoking crack and hookah and drinking Hennessy till stupid hours of the night and hating on the police in your music. Motherfucking fuck the police. They're police, right? That's who you're getting in bed with when you're hanging around with P. Diddy. You're not hanging around with some billionaire executive. You're hanging around with a fucking ghetto slumlord. So there's no surprises there. If P. Diddy, if it turns out that he was hanging around with some fucking kids or whatever, I don't know. Right? It wouldn't be surprising. Right? What are you going to do? You're going to go after Gene Simmons of Kiss and all the guys in Metallica and Poison and every other rock star before Elvis. Right? Fucking didn't Elvis was he married a 16-year-old, a 15-year-old, whatever. Right? It's a sick world, right? But these people are in the entertainment business. You almost expect it, right? I think. Right? If you don't like it, don't hang out with them. Don't get to know them very well. This is my thumbnail today. Oh, and also this is fascinating too. I don't know if you know these two. They've been around for a while. They are twins. They're twin sisters, and look at the image. Here they are. They're conjured. They're two people, two heads in one body, and they share everything above the waist. They share everything below the waist, and above the waist they kind of have separate control. Like one controls one side of the body, the other one controls the other side of the body. And now that they're of full age, and it is. I guess nobody really knows for sure because they're very reluctant to be examined. But can the two of them have a baby? That's the concern right there. Can they have a baby? And they also seem to be marrying. They marry, right? Young women. They even though if they're connected and they're sisters, they marry. Now, how does one person fall in love with one side of a body? Right? Oh, I love this face, but that face is just in the way. Right? It's stupid, right? right? The logic, I'll tell you the logic between conjoined twins. What they're looking for is one man to satisfy both of them. Yes. That's what you're looking for. Right? You got to share the man. You share everything else. What's wrong with sharing the man? Let the man get in there. One man, two women. Right? He's got two. Right? A good man can handle that. Put Sean Puffy Combe in there. Right? P. Diddy knows how to handle two heads. Right? Definitely. Right? I think that's the solution. I'm not saying that jokingly. I'm saying that it makes perfect sense to find a man that is going to marry one side of a person and be with that person when the other person is always there. Right? It's just stupid. Right? It's stupid logic. But if the man loves both of them equally as a person, then you've got a winner. Right? It's like an ongoing threesome. Right? And it's equal, right? I think that's the solution. I don't know if anybody would agree with that, but that's how I see it. So my name is Marcus Conte. We talk about these fascinating subjects in American culture. That's what this is, American culture. Every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here in the United States. And one of the longest running YouTube programs without getting cut. You know, one of the longest running honest program with a reporter who speaks his mind openly and opens his mouth and speaks openly about a lot of stuff. Right? One of the longest shows on YouTube in that respect. And I guess I gotta throw a little respect to YouTube for allowing it. They've cut quite a bit, but in the final analysis, we're still here, and you can tune in every morning at 9 a.m. as we move forward in our lives together. So let's start here. Conjured twins. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Excuse me, I forgot to say hello. That's rude of me. Vinny Martini. Hey, Vinny, if someone has time, go back and find every time I've said that. I've said it so many different ways, right? If you saw all the times I've said, Vinny Martini, motherfucker. That'd be pretty funny if you played them all together. Weevil Girl's here. Good morning, Weevil Girl. TJ over there in another country, over there in England. She's checking out the Americanism here. Welcome, TJ. And everybody else is chilling like Bob Dylan. Born Annoying is back again. Jim Gerard, what's up, Jim? Jim's chilling. Fear Porn, Zoot Cooter, David Brown is here. And everybody else is lurking. Hello, lurkers. Hello, lurkers. If you're watching somewhere else, you're watching the program somewhere else, this is live every morning. These are real people. I didn't make them up. I don't know who the fuck they are. They just show up every day. These are friends, man. This is what friendship looks like. We just come, we talk. I talk, and they fucking, I guess, I don't know. We scout the I'm the chosen one, right? I just read the fucking news. That's all I do. So let's talk about this. Right? Conjured twins. Conjured twin Abby Hensel's husband hit with paternity suit 2 years after they marry. So one side of the twin, the side facing the man, right, is married to the man. The man is married to this side of the body, this woman, Abby, this person. Are they separate persons? No, they're not. They're one person, right? The twins are, I'm sorry, but they're born as one person, right? You only, right? You have one. You're one person. I'm sorry. There's no two here. I don't see two. I see one with two heads. The Army veteran. So the controversy is this guy's got a wife and another wife outside. He banged the wife and got the wife pregnant, and now there's a kid. All the time he's married to the conjured twin. All right, so what's going on there, right? There's trouble in paradise, right? Why isn't he? I mean, look again. Imagine. I'm trying to give them the solution because I've been following these twins since they're little kids. I remember when it happened, I was like, "Oh my God, do you see this fucking photograph?" This was amazing, right? Amazing that they were functioning and alive. The odds of that happening is millions and millions, genetically millions and millions to one, that they could survive like this. And upon birth, the family, the mother and father were confronted with the idea of separating them. Right? They were going to cut them loose from each other. Right? And doctors said that that's virtually impossible, that they wouldn't survive that. The other option was that you would have to pick one and kill the other. Right? That was the other option. You can save half the body, but the other half's got to go. You got to chop off one head and arm, right, and get rid of it. And somehow, that's a bad idea too. Right? Why are you chopping up the human? Right? The human was born this way. Let the human be. Right? It's going to be a tough life. It's going to be well, maybe not. Maybe it's easier with two. Right? Right? Two hearts beat as one. When two people come together, it's like five. Right? Maybe they're five people. Right? Maybe they're very powerful because they're joined. And you definitely want to, if it's something that I guess sexually or romantically or hormonally attracts you, this would be a good choice, right? But I would say again, this guy. To go for, this is what they look like now. They're getting they're a little older now. They're not children anymore. Right? And here he is. Here she is. That's her arm on his fat belly. That's the other side of the body. Now her arm is up his ass, I bet. Let's read some more. Neither Anika, Joshua. All right, so there's some kind of scandal. I don't give a fuck about their scandal. The guy's a jerk off. Right? The guy's some fucking clown who married conjoining twins. He's never probably had sex with the twin, right? He's never been in there because he's too ashamed of being naked around his wife's sister. It's fucking stupid, right? It's really stupid. It's the same person. It's the same person with two heads. You're being looked at in two different ways. Fatso, right? Yeah, so fascinating story. Fascinating. The story broke on Oprah. The Hensel twins appeared in 1996 on the Oprah Winfrey Show. And if the twins are watching this, I all due respect. I love your story. I love who you are. I'm extremely happy that no one cut you in half when you were kids, and one of you is not there. I salute your life. I would just give some advice, right, from an outside perspective, that you are one person, although it may seem like two. You're one person. Find a man that you can both agree on, right? That's what you have to do. Find the man that you both agree on, and then let him be, right? Let him be, right? And men like that too. That's not a slight to one side of the body, right? Right, if one man is having sex with one side of the body, right? Oh, I love you, right? And then he flips over to the other side of the body. Oh, I love you too, right? Imagine sex with conjoining twins, right? It's a fascinating fucking idea, right? But it'll never work out. I got to tell you, this will never work out, because what happens if he marries this side of the body, and then some other jackoff marries the other side of the body? Now you got two dudes that don't acknowledge one half of the body. This is my side. Stay off my side of the body, dude. All four of them in bed together. All three of them. Stay off my side of the body, motherfucker. You touched me. Don't touch my wife. You. Right. And meanwhile, I understand there's everything below the waist, without getting too graphic, there's only one. Right. So there's only one in and one out. Right. And so which one, who, It gets ridiculous when you break it down. But it's not as ridiculous if there's only one dude in there. Right? If there's only one man, the sisters already know what they look like. The sisters feel the same, right? Sisters are the sisters, man. They're okay being together. They've been together their whole fucking life. It's the dude in the room, the two guys, right? And the social norm that says that they're two people. Right? Now, they probably are. They both went to college. You get the point of what I'm trying to say here. It's fucking ridiculous. Court records show a genetic test report. So the guy's a two-timer. This is his real wife. He's got a kid. He's not the right guy, girls. Hey, girl. Hey. Here he is at his wedding dancing with one side of the body. And what's the other side doing? What's the sister doing? Looking the other way? That's stupid. That's fucking ridiculous. You fucking get out of there, redneck. Go get yourself a real woman. Go to a country that go to Africa or something where you'd be like queen. You'd be queen, two-headed queen, right? Go to imagine this, the Queen of England, two heads. Right? They should be politicians. They should both. They're born in the United States. Run for president, man. Two-headed woman running for president. That's what I'm talking about right there. And let's get off of what they do in the bedroom. Let's run for president. So let's thank you for listening to my coverage of the conjoining twins. Diddy, right? Did Diddy snitch? Listen to this Fox News report. And you try to, Jesse Waters is going to spin it a little bit with some other person. And we're trying to figure out, what did P. Diddy do? Who did P. Diddy piss off to get himself rated and labeled an Epstein child molester, fucking trafficker? Holy shit.
Joining me now, host of Takedown with Chris Hansen, Chris Hansen. So now we have two people come out saying that Diddy was talking to the feds. Do you think
Diddy was talking to the feds? You might as well be talking to the billionaires, because the feds take the money from the billionaires. You tell a Fed, hey man, I got some dirt on this billionaire guy. And meanwhile, that billionaire guy gives the Fed fucking $500,000 a year. And the Fed says, oh really? What kind of dirt do you have on the billionaire? And P. Diddy says, I saw that motherfucker. He's a no good motherfucker, and he cheated on his taxes. Right, and he likes the girls a little younger, huh? Right? And P. Diddy is now spilling his guts directly to the billionaire, who's now going to pull another $500,000 out of his pocket, give it to the Fed, and that's what happens to guys like fucking Diddy, who think they're going to blow the whistle on the money. Right? No, that's not how it works. That is not how it works, Mr. Diddy. And if you think it works that way, go ask Epstein. You can't, because he's dead. Oh, go ask Sam Bankman-Fried. He's still alive. He's serving 50 years in prison for fucking nothing. Right? Well, Ghislaine Maxwell, she's doing push-ups and yoga down in a Florida prison. Go ask her how it worked out by thinking you're going to blow the whistle on the money. Right? Because it doesn't work that way. Right? The money fucking shuts you. You don't. Now you understand who's in charge. Right? That's my suspicion with Diddy. He pissed off the wrong people, but we don't know exactly who. That's the problem. Let's listen again. I'll try to shut up and listen to the report.
Chris Hansen. So now we have two people come out saying that Diddy was talking to the feds. Do you think that's true?
Whether it's true or not, and he might have been cooperative in some way, shape, or form, you don't get away.
He fucking snitched, man. He was talking. He was talking big talk. Stop it.
With human trafficking, unless you give up John Gotti or something like that, and that's not what happened here. There's
no evidence of human trafficking. There's no evidence of it. They're digging into the guy's background. They're digging into his social life to find something that says that.
I can tell you, Jesse, that this investigation's been going on for a long time, very closely.
This guy's a clown right here. This guy's a fucking for sale guy. Yeah, it's been going on for years, man. They've been after P. Diddy for years.
Held by HSI, so much so that even some of the agents on the raid a week ago today, didn't know whose house they were raiding until they got there.
That's normal, jerk off. That's a normal thing in law enforcement. Go, and here's proof, right? Go ask a cop. He's standing on a corner and he's blocking off the corner. Go ask him why he's standing there. Who's in the car down the block that you're guarding? He has no idea. He's given the order to stand there and don't let any cars pass. Or at a parade. Go ask a cop standing on the parade route what time the parade comes by. He has no fucking idea. He doesn't even know what day it is. All he knows is his job is to keep people on that side of the white line. Right? So police will often do raids and make arrests without necessarily knowing who the party they're arresting is, because it doesn't matter to them. It's not part of their job.
That's how closely held this
Wow,
investigation.
because there could
It's not a secret. You're wrong. You're wrong,
have
sir.
been a tip.
Absolutely.
And there are allegations that he was paying law enforcement through his chief of security, which also happened to be Michael Jackson's chief of security.
Oh, Michael Jackson. Oh, you remember him? He was the pedophile. He's the guy we accused of being a pedophile with evidence. and he wound up killing himself. He's consuming too much and dying, Michael Jackson. Great talent, Michael.
I don't know if I buy into that. You know, people in Diddy's situation like to have those involved in law enforcement close to them.
That's right.
But that doesn't mean they're taking payoffs. That doesn't mean they're doing big favors. They like that closeness. It's just like how...
It's not like they're doing favors. It's not. This guy doesn't even know what time it is, right? He doesn't even know what time it is. P. Diddy, they don't need anything. A billionaire needs nothing from some uppity black fucking rapper, right? It's not racism. He's just nobody. He's a nobody, right? And the billionaire class doesn't need him. If he could squeak himself into the billionaire class, now there's destabilization there, right? Because he's on somewhat of an equal playing field, right? But
Diddy was able to court Diageo or Estee Lauder.
Yes.
He was very successful in doing that, and that made him a lot of money and gave him credibility outside the hip-hop rap world.
Right.
And that's what he was trying to do here.
That's not illegal. That's called entrepreneurialism.
A lot like what Epstein did with very powerful political and business figures.
And if you look at
They're comparing him to Epstein on Fox News. They're comparing him to Epstein. That is fucked up. Why? What does one thing have to do with the other?
this report in the New York Post, you see it's a constellation of billionaires he's involved
Very
with.
similar to what Epstein was doing.
Yep.
And, you know, these guys get drunk with power.
Drunk with power. Now we're talking, right? Billionaires who get drunk with power. Listen to what he says now. Now he's making sense.
Allegedly, you know, Diddy has said that these allegations are false, but they get drunk with power.
Yes.
And all of a sudden they lose their balance.
Yeah.
And what's right and what's wrong. And they're insulated. And they've got everybody telling them they're great.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, these civil suits come out.
And then these civil suits come out, right? So he's talking about destabilization amongst billionaires. That it gets so wild that no one knows which way is up or down, who's the bad guy, who's the good guy. So when some uppity black rapper steps into the circle and says, "Yo, man, I'm here to run you motherfuckers into the ground, man. You better give me some more of your money or I'm going to start blowing the whistle, motherfuckers." Right? They don't like that guy. They don't like him. Right? The billionaire class doesn't like P. Diddy. Right? That's the whether he was shooting his mouth off on Hennessy or he's smoking hookah and crack. whatever the reason is, they don't fucking, the billionaire class. This guy hit the nail on the head. Right? He said it. It's like they're drunk with power, and to make you go away is easy. Did that guy just excuse me? Did that black gentleman just threaten me in my living room? I would like, right? And he calls in the hitman. "Excuse me, bring in the hitman, please." And we need to make this guy go away. This guy, that's the type of conversation we're having.
And the feds watch this. That's what happened with R. Kelly. It started with civil suits. Then HSI got involved, and they're the lead agency for human trafficking.
These civil suits are just like a silver platter for the feds.
Very helpful. Very helpful.
Take these guys down. All right. Well, we'll see how this plays out. Chris Hansen, Takedown with Chris Hansen. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jesse.
Oh, wow. That was so informative. Oh, my God. So in real news, that's P. Diddy. We'll keep following the story because again, we're going to find out exactly what he did. So let's talk about Trump. The market is open right now. Let's see what it's doing before we shoot. Oh, look, Trump is up a buck this morning, 91.78. Let's talk about him. So Trump was in the hole for $450 million because of a civil suit in New York, where he allegedly inflated his assets to acquire and secure bank loans that he paid back in full. Right, and there's an angry, Trump-hating black attorney general in New York that doesn't like him and sued him for $450 million. And it turns out that the judge agreed with New York, and but he only had to pay $175, and he paid. Trump is now out of the hole. Right? He's out of the hole until after an appeal. So no more Letitia James chasing him around for $175 million. He paid it. He put it up. Done. Bing, bang, boom. That's how now you know how where did Trump come up with $175 million? Well, he just took his company public a week ago. You don't think they dipped their beak into the kitty? Right? That's about 2 million shares. They could dump 2 million shares. Well, let's listen to the report.
6:01 here in New York and a Fox News alert. Former President Donald Trump has posted that $175 million bond for his New York City civil fraud case.
And this lays the groundwork for an appeal and prevents State Attorney General Letitia James from seizing his New York assets.
She could not be more disappointed, according to me. Brooke Singman is here with more. Brooke.
Hey, good morning, you guys. Yeah, the former president taking to Truth Social shortly after posting his bond, saying, quote, I have just posted a $175 million bond with the sadly failing and very troubled state of New York based on a corrupt judge and attorney general who used a statute that was never used for this before.
Trump striking back.
2024 presumptive Republican nominee originally owed $454 million, but an appeals court cut that bond by more than half. Attorney General Letitia James is now barred from collecting that full judgment while the appeals process plays out.
Congratulations. Trump outsmarts him again. They sued Trump for half a billion dollars, $450 million. He takes his company public. His net worth goes up $3 billion, right? And then he gets away paying only a fucking $145 million. So Trump is still $2,800,000 in the positive. 800 million. 2,800 million. I can't even say the numbers. They're so high. All right, so Trump is winning. Trump is winning. So here it is, Trump. But what's happening in paradise? Okay, so Trump's stock is sinking. It's going fucking down. Why? Why is Trump's stock going down? Well, it's up right now. It's up to 50. Let's see. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, we're coming off the bottom. Look, it's going up. That's the whole run right there so far. It went public over here. It came live at 50. It was never 50. Right? It went right up to almost the high looks like 79. And now we're back. The low is 45. We're at 50 right now. It looks like it's climbing this morning. You can see the green line going up. All right? So why is it going down and not up? Right? It's still $50 a share. So there's actually some revealing news in Trump Media and Technology Group, the parent company of Donald Trump's social media platform Truth Social, sank more than 21% Monday following a blockbuster debut last week. On Monday, closing price was 48. Trump Media had a market cap of $6.6 billion. Right, giving the former president a stake worth $3.8 billion in Donald Trump's pocket, even at $48 a share. The stock drop comes on the heels of an updated regulatory filing. Updated regulatory filing that showed the company taking on heavy losses. And facing greater risks associated with the former president's ties to the platform. Again, as I said earlier, it isn't uncommon for a startup to lose money out of the gate or be losing. We're talking about Trump, who's about to become the president of the United States. That has value unseen. That's why the stock is hovering at 50. Truth Social made $5 million, but they lost 40, and that's the main holding of the company. Why is something worth $6 billion and the main asset only is losing money? They lost. Truth Social lost $40 million, but they made 5. So it's a losing venture at this moment. Trump's enterprise is a losing fucking thing. But everybody knows that. This is not surprising. They know that there's no. It's all hype. It doesn't make it wrong. It doesn't make it a Ponzi scheme. It doesn't make it empty. It just makes it speculation. It's super growth. Do you believe in this stock? You might want to wait till it goes down even more, because the actual value at this moment, if you look at the underlying assets, is I don't know, it's a $5 stock, maybe, if that. I have 5. Right? But once Trump becomes president, it'll have actual value if Trump can appoint people that could actually run a media company. Right? He doesn't have those people in place. Truth Social it sucks. Right? It's not fucking Twitter. It's not YouTube. It sucks. Right? He's got to get with it. Right? So, according to the filing, Trump Media reported sales of just over 4 million, as net losses reached 60 million. So the company warned that it expects losses to continue amid greater profitability challenges. So no doubt about it, Truth Social has 9 million users. Its reputation is largely dependent on Donald Trump, of course. So if Trump is successful and becomes the president, what's it worth? If that's let's look at the actual, this is the actual filing. So the company aspires to build a media and technology powerhouse to rival the liberal media consortium and promote free expression. This has never been seen in Wall Street fucking jargon. What kind of company is this? The company was founded to fight back against the big tech companies, Meta, Instagram, and Threads, X, and Netflix, and Alphabet, and it's Google, Amazon, and others, that it believes colluded to curtail debate in America and censor voices that contradict their woke ideology. You talk about a word salad, man. You try to read this sentence. I'll tell you what. In 5 years, if you tried to read this sentence, it will not make sense. Censor voices that contradict the woke ideology. What the fuck are you talking about? Trump's company aims to safeguard public debate and open dialogue, and to provide a platform for all users to freely express themselves. Okay, it sounds like something that I would like to own, right? Let's listen to... TYT actually did a good spin on this. Let's listen to Anna Kasparian spin. Of course, they hate Trump, so they're going to jump on it. Trump is hemorrhaging. He's losing money. He's in bad shape. Trump is in bad shape. Watch.
That Truth Social, the social media platform by Donald Trump, has lost a lot of money, and that's according to financial filings from 2023.
Anna knows nothing about Wall Street, but she's gonna read the numbers for you.
Let's get into the details. So, former President Trump's social media company lost a whopping $58 million on just $4.1 million in revenue during 2023.
All right, so there's the numbers. That's accurate, I think, based on what we saw. About where's the actual numbers? Here's the actual numbers. Here's the breakdown. Where's the breakdown? There it is. Yeah, so they lost, they made $4 million, and they lost $58 million. That's accurate. That's pretty accurate. Where's the clip? Yeah, I lost the clip. There's the clip.
3, according to new SEC filings. Much of
We're just checking the numbers, that's all. We're checking the numbers.
That loss appears to come from, I can't even believe this, $39.4 million in interest expenses. So paying interest on loans.
Right. They're borrowing money and they're paying interest on it, right? It's a bad strategy, right? Really bad fucking. Truth Social has a horrible business model. It's garbage. Losing money. It's hemorrhaging. They need a better way to. They need to make it They need to make it user friendly. I'm a media guy. I would use it if it was friendly. It sucks. It's a shitty platform.
That Truth Social has taken out. And it's not only that.
And then you'll make money like Twitter.
Revenue tumbled 39% year over year in the fourth quarter to just $751,500. And as CNN reports, the losses are so severe that Trump media's accountants warned they raised substantial doubt about its ability to continue as a going concern, which is Wall Street for we may not be able to stay in business.
There's 100 companies and hundreds on the stock market that are like this. Every single biotech company that goes live is almost always losing money. They lose money in the beginning, and then they use the assets. When you take something public, they use the assets and the stock value to reinvest in the company. That's what going public means, right? People know that it's not profitable. It's a futuristic, bet that Trump is going to become president and somehow get a good CEO to run the company and make a lot of money. That's the idea. That's not uncommon on Wall Street.
And it's really bad. If you're wondering, is it really that bad? It's bad.
It's not bad. It's just what it is. Anna.
Okay, so
it's bad. It's so bad.
Put these numbers in greater context, comparing Truth Social to other social media platforms.
Okay, let's do that.
While Trump media made just $4.1 million in revenue last year, Rival X raked in more than 100 times.
These are stupid comparisons. You're comparing a startup IPO with a very well established Twitter. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Times that much, 665 million.
All right. So do you see how 2IT is spinning it? They see it as a tremendous loss. It's good that they're talking about it. And so that's what's going on. Fascinating also is Reddit. Reddit just went public. If you heard, it was up. It was down. It was. It came live at 45, I guess, and first day 49. The low was 43, and then shot up to 75 for a hot minute, and now we're back at 45. So is Reddit is that the bottom for Reddit? Is Reddit going to keep going up? Reddit now public, symbols RDDT. And Trump's company, Trump just went green, 75 cents, while the whole market is down. Rivian down 71 cents. Oh, man, pow, zoom. Rivian's getting crushed, down 7%. Tesla as well. The NASDAQ is down. What's the NASDAQ? NASDAQ's down 240. Oh, my God. NVIDIA down $23 a share. Google down $2.45. Apple down $1.26. Meta down $3.41. Microsoft down $4.50. Dow Jones Industrial Average down $425 this morning. What else we got? Bitcoin is down $5,000 today. I don't mean to be laughing at you. 64,900 a share. It's down $5,000 per share. What else? Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, Boeing, the bombers are mixed. Boeing down $1.30. They have problems other than the military stuff. Their planes are falling out of the sky. The doors are flying off in mid-flight. Raytheon down up 47 cents. So what about the holiest, the holy stocks? Right? I bet you didn't know that there were holy stocks on the Nasdaq, on the stock market. And the holy ones, the ones that bring you the holy vaccine, the Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson, who our lives on Earth would be very different without, because we need it. Right? We need their stuff, right, to stay healthy and happy and safe, and you know what I mean. So markets are getting a little rocked right now. Stocks open in sea of red as yields touch 2024 highs. So maybe we're at the top. Is what they're trying to say. Who knows? I think Reddit's gonna look. The IPOs tend to come down. That's normal. So don't be so disappointed if Trump media drops, and as you lead into November and it's like $15 a share, because that's when you want to buy it. You don't want to fuck with it now, unless it's running straight up, right? Unless it gets on a trajectory of straight up and stays up, but that's not what's happening. It's pulling back. So let it pull, and then you pull the trigger when it gets. Again, we're talking about Trump. We're talking about the next. It looks like the next president of the United States. So thank you everybody for joining me. I kill it right here. Thank you everybody. What a great day, man. Have a nice Tuesday. And thank you all for joining me. Philly D. Martini. Cass Philly Camden in the house. DJ Weevil Girl, thank you for the moderation. TJ, Born Annoying. Vandaloo. Vandaloo says, why is everything down? Is it because Israel bombed Syria? Did Israel bomb Syria? I didn't hear that one. Yet. I guess tomorrow I'll hear it. I'll hear it later on today. Yeah, man. So thank you all for joining me. I guess I'll play. I don't have any music set up. Da la 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 la. I can put my capo on. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy yourself, and enjoy your time. Spring is starting to spring, by the way. I got some seeds in the ground. Excuse me. It looks like all of the shrubs are blooming here in northeast Pennsylvania. The cherry blossoms are up. I've seen cherry blossoms. I have one in front of my house. It's growing. Yep, the cherry blossoms are out. The cherry blossoms are out today. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Marcus Conte reporting. I'll play you guys out. Ba 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 boom. Ba ba boom. See, I need another set of hands. Right? I wish I had more hands. I wish I had 4 hands. That'd be cool, right? 4 hands.